Peter chapter 4, 1 Peter chapter 4. We're at the end of the chapter. We're going into the last chapter. There are only 14 verses to study after this chapter. So we have been in this book for a little while, studying focuses for believers that are living in suffering. Focuses for believers that are living in suffering. Question: did Peter have a mission from God when he was restored? Way back to when he denied Christ, and he was restored and he confessed, and Jesus told him to what? Encourage the brethren, strengthen the brethren, and feed my sheep. When we get into chapter 5, you know what the second verse talks about? Feed the flock. You know what 1 Peter chapter 5 is about? He's feeding the flock. And he's feeding the flock in the midst of suffering. And you know what? This is true. It's been true for me, and it's true for you. One of the greatest times we need fed is when we're suffering. It is often the time that we run, or we don't feel like being around the brethren. The burdens are heavy. Maybe there's something embarrassing that we're living through in our lives. And, I don't know if I want to be in church right now, tonight. I went through a time like that. I remember a couple services that I didn't want to be in church. But boy, I was glad I was in church. We need fed. Peter knew these believers that were spread, that were going to face the persecution within the Roman Empire,